South Korea witnessed a modest rise in income growth last year amid a weaker Korean currency against the US dollar. Our correspondent Moon Hye-ryeon covers this latest finding and its regional implications.
South Korea's gross national income per capita edged up by just over 1% last year due to the Korean won's depreciation against the US dollar. Preliminary data from the Bank of Korea on Wednesday shows that it grew by 5.7% in the local currency, but when converted into US dollars, $36,624 reflects a much lower growth rate of 1.2%. South Korea's GNI per capita first surpassed the $30,000 mark back in 2014 and continued steady growth before dropping in 2022 due to the weakening of the won against the greenback. The Bank of Korea stated that it is estimated to have surpassed that of Japan and Taiwan once again.
According to Taiwan Statistics Agency, Taiwan's GNI per capita stood at $35,188 last year. As for Japan, our calculations based on official data and exchange rates suggest that it was slightly above $34,500. Like the year before that, South Korea's GNI per capita is believed to be higher than that of both Japan and Taiwan.
Comparing GNI per capita among countries with populations above 50 million people, the BOK noted that only 5 had higher figures than South Korea. The central bank cautioned that exchange rate fluctuations could affect previous forecasts.
The IMF projected last year that South Korea's GNI per capita would surpass $41,000 in 2027. But given recent exchange rate volatility, this estimate requires further observation.
Meanwhile, the country's gross domestic product, which doesn't include overseas earnings, increased by 2% year-on-year. This is the same as the preliminary estimate given in January, but some revisions to sector-specific growth figures were made. Exports, government spending and imports were revised upwards, while construction investment and facility investment figures were cut. Moon Hye-ryeon, Arirang News.